Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Ray, a hope of light. This is your Ashkin and I am a psychologist. How to teach slow learners part 4. So in this video, I'm gonna focus on tips for writing. So before this, I have actually released 3-4 videos on teaching slow learners on different aspects like reading, math and all that, and general skills to general strategies to teach slow learners. But in this video, I'm specifically going to focus on tips for reading and writing. Okay, so for watching my previous video, you can check the comment box or description box. I have given the links there. You can check that out if you need. And let's get into the video. So I'm going to focus on writing techniques. So the first technique that we're going to discuss is word mapping. So word mapping is something just similar to that of mind mapping and word mapping techniques that we have seen. So here what happens is, like, the child, usually the parent or the teacher say one word to the child. Okay, so for example, the child might talk about climate or weather. Okay, and the child has to write all the related words to that topic. Okay, so if it is summer, winter, autumn, so whatever that comes to their mind, they can write. So they have to write all these things, and once these words are written, the children are encouraged to write the sentences using these words. So this is what is word map is all about. So for example, if you're giving a word sports, anything related to sports, like for example cricket, football, badminton would be the key points, and then from those mapping we would ask the child to encourage them to write in full sentences, like I like football, my brother like cricket. So all that would be encouraged. And the second technique is storyboards. So storyboard is actually a sequence of drawings. Okay, so whatever the story is there or the dialogues are there, that is being depicted in the form of drawing. So they have one sequence, one after the other. So here what happens is, kids are encouraged to draw images in sequences, split dialogues. Okay, so if you read a story, the child can be asked to represent the story in a pictorial format. So they draw each and every scene in a sequence, and with that they also give some details about it. So if there is any dialogue, so what are you doing here? Okay, so that would be a dialogue. So the child can be encouraged to write those dialogues or write the sequences in which the story goes. So that's a second idea on encouraging writing skills in slow learners. Third one is walking dictation. So walking dictations is something very interesting and more kinesthetic based activity, I would say, because here what happens is there would be some kind of dictation words that is written on the board. So what you can do is you have to actually pair kids in it. So you might need two kids, maybe siblings or two classmates or something. So one child can be outside the room and one will be inside the room. Or you can also give in the same room a board can be shown to the teacher, to the child, which has some dictation text. Okay, and the child A has to read what is there inside the board. Whatever is written on the board, the child A will read it, and he will go outside and whatever he has memorized, the first part of the text, right? For example, if the word written is safe, so he by hearts memorizes that safe, the words, and then he goes outside, and the person outside will be sitting with a paper and pen, and he has to orally tell the pair sitting outside the classroom or the room. So what the child sitting outside the room has to write the word which is said by the pair. So that's how it goes. It's more of interactive basis. So one will have child A will read the word and go to child B who's sitting outside the classroom, and child A would tell the child B, this is what the word I read, and child B would note down the word. So that's how the activity goes on. And the next one is one-to-one dictation. So one dictation goes like, again, it's a pair activity, I would say. So there will be a pair A and pair B. So kids would be divided. So here what happens is, each pair will be given some incomplete passages. So there would be words that is missing in this passage for both the kids, but it is usually alternate. Like for example, the words missing in pair A's passage are given in pairs B passage. So same way, pair B, whatever the missing words that are given in pairs A passage. Okay, so when the pair A read his passage or her passage, pair B will fill in the blanks, And the same way, when pair B is reading the passage, pair A will fill in the blank. So here what happens is they dictate the information to each other and they complete the text on that. So this is how it goes on. Okay, and the next activity is rebus story. I think this is one of the common worksheet that you see on the Google or net okay. So rebus story would look something like this. Okay, so the story would have pictures in it. So there would be already pictures related to that story. For example, it's a very hot and sunny day. So instead of saying it is a sunny day, you would have a diagram or a picture of a sun over there. So that's how the people complete it. So here there is a picture prompt. Okay, picture clue is being given to the child to complete that particular worksheet. So this would also encourage a child to write the story. Okay, so here is an example. One of the familiar one, Baba Black Sheep, Heavy and Ill, SR, 3 bags full. So basically the pictures are given and they have to fill in it with the words. And the next one is picture composition. So this is something which we would have done it in our early school days. So there would be a picture given and the child has to describe the things over in the picture. Okay, and you can also give some keywords related to the picture. So for example, when you see this one, there is a park picture given and there are clues that is given like swing, slide, seesaw, children, benches and all that. So here we can make the students to write simple sentences using these pictures and the keywords. So that would be the next technique. And the next technique is machine dictation. This is something which would be more of activity based, I would say, and kids might also love it. Here what happens is usually a kid has been selected in the group and they are being designated or they are being dressed like a robot. Okay, and here the teacher or the parent can prepare a short paragraph and we would ask the child to act as a robot with only 3 commands like play, pause, stop and rewind. Sorry, 4 commands. When the robot reads a passage, the other kid would be listening to it. Whenever the children says pause, he has to pause it, and when the teacher says rewind, he has to go to the previous sentence and read it. When the teacher says play, they have to move forward and go ahead with the next sentences. Okay, so after reading the passage, all the children have to complete this task. This goes in a turn. So that's another interesting activity for kids to encourage their reading one. So thank you for watching this video. Hope these techniques would be helpful for you in both classroom setup as well as in a home scenario. Try out those videos and please share your feedback in comment box. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe our channel and support our channels. Spread the rays.